What's the worst shift? What's the worst eviction you guys have seen?
The one that got back. Yeah, well, the one that killed one of our officers.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Last year.
They drew on you guys?
Yeah, it was a DLT. It was a delinquent land tax.
So somebody who lived in the house,
yeah.
County's evicted them because they're back on taxes and they weren't going down without a fight.
That's a good.
Killed one of us. Killed one independent police officer.
Shot two more. Ambush when they busted the door open to the house. Yeah, it was. I think he was a sovereign citizen.
Meth head.
He was 68 years old. And he wasn't going down without a fight.
What's a sovereign citizen? I know what it is. I'm just curious if you guys know. I got a guy who I know who's a sovereign citizen. He's on meth out.
Yeah.
They're usually meth and they're reading everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
they don't have to. I'm a traveler, right?
I'm a traveler. I don't have to have any ID.
Yeah.
No driver's license, anything like that.
I mean, it's a good idea. It's just not working.
It's not here, exactly.
Yeah.
Buddy said if I'm gonna get evicted and I'm not gonna have a home, I'm gonna send somebody home. Send them up. Can't pay my rent, cause all my money spent.
So you guys do 6 evictions a day?
Yeah, sometime, and we can go 1 to 7. Just depends on what they've got lined up for us. As it starts to get warmer, usually about 6, 7 a day.
So you were in law enforcement the whole time?
I was with KC for
KCPD?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What beat?
Oh, Metro, most of the time.
So this is a little bit less stressful?
It's not necessarily less stressful, but we've got a court order behind us. So a judge tells us to go do something, we go do it. It's not really picking and choosing what we want to do.
Yeah, man, you got all sorts of drug addicts when you're dealing with that. I seen some lady in the house like this that I bought from the same type of situation where the guy sold it because I couldn't get the people out. I couldn't get the lady out because she was a meth head doing all the court proceedings herself.
Yep.
Finally, I called the attorneys and the judge. I said, you guys have this on your conscience now because I just walked in, a little girl's nightmares at your house. She's got her head buried in the couch. And I said, blood's on your guys' hands now. I've been trying to get her out. And they acted quick after that.
Did they really?
Yeah, that was good to finally see.
Yeah, a lot of times people own so many things that, they're just going through court, and so many times, a lot of times people just, they defend themselves and say they need, continuance, and
yeah,
it goes on for months and months.
Yeah, it's like, dude, pay your bills.
And they know that too. They know it'll go on for months. That's why they play around. They want to stall the process as much as possible. And they'll do any and everything that they can to prolong it. That way they have to wait to the next court date and the next court date continuously. Ultimately, the landlord just ends up suffering. The tenants got more rights than the landlords. That's the crazy part. The tenants sometimes have the ball in their court until finally, they're told they got to go.
Hey, good morning, Kansas City. I'm Nathan Brennan here at America's Best Value Inn and Suites just off of I-49 and Blue Ridge Boulevard, where every resident here has been told they have until 11 o'clock today to move out all of their things and find a new place to live. As you can see, there are some social workers here. Kansas City Police, Kansas City Fire Department is here as well. Again, all of these residents were told that they have until 11 o'clock today to move out of this location and find another place to live. We've spoken with several residents who do live here who say at this point in time they don't have another place to live.
I've been outside before. I'm just worried about my grandfather and my nephew. We can go anywhere, but I don't know.
I say we just got to, get out, that quick, give the people, you can give the people a chance to, to even try to find a place to, to live. And that's,
I hate that for the elderly. If you're living in an extended stay, that's because you don't have any money. That's the only place you can go. You haven't been able to save up any money, so you're living day by day. It's a day-by-day grind. It's just sad, especially for the elderly.
They got kids that go to school living here. It's like my grandson here.
You can follow us both on air and online for all of the latest updates, as this is a developing story.
So for some context, what happened here is America's Best Value Inn, that's the name, they're being shut down due to code violations. That's why these people were given 48 hours to find somewhere else to go. It's not fair, but at the same time, it's not fair that the owner was having them live in unsanitary and unsafe rooms. The rooms weren't safe for them to be in the first place because they weren't taken care of. More than likely, they had black mold, things like that, where the city shut them down. If anything, you got to blame the owner of the building. That's not right on his behalf. These people paying him and he not even taking care of the property the right way. But that's the thing about motels. They really don't take good care of them. A lot of the times they're dirty. It's bugs in there. Sheets probably haven't even been changed often or as often as they should. You never know with a motel. That's not a hotel, that's a motel. Addicts be all in there. Pros, y'all know what I'm talking about. A lot of that be going on in there. So you already know that it's not clean.
So here we go with another eviction notice. I don't want to say another because it's been a few months, but let's talk about it. One thing I hate is this property manager been fucking with us since we moved in, when she knew that she couldn't get with my man. I went in the office and checked her when she was a leasing agent. Now she's a property manager. Okay, cool. You retaliate when you feel like it or whatever. But anyways, so I let them know, okay, because I get a bonus tomorrow night. So I let them know it'll be paid by next week. So she sent an email talking about, oh, well, I'm filing on the 9th and I'm not accepting no rent after the 9th, after I filed. And then it's crazy because they just delivered it and I'm like, y'all usually deliver the next week, but that's neither here nor there. I don't know who this bitch know at the courthouse, but okay, cool. So they knocked at the door every fucking day since, Thursday, last week? So I'm like, yes, we're going to pay it next week. He was like, oh, well, she filed on the 9th. That's perfectly fine. But my thing is, you put the 5-day notice on the door on the 4th. Okay? The countdown is supposed to start on the 5th. She's supposed to file on the 11th. Why are you filing 2 days before the 5-day notice is up? And she's done it multiple times. Got my handy dandy folder in there with the proof. But I'm just like, I'm going to go to the court date. I'm going to let them know you've been filing illegally against us. And then you filed illegally, and I know you did because I confronted you about it in an email. And I was like, wait, don't we have until such and such date? And she was like, no. I said, well, I thought weekends didn't count. Weekends and holidays. She said weekends definitely do count. Then she turned around, came and knocked on the door and was like, I'm going to go ahead and call the judge and tell him to cancel the eviction process on y'all, and y'all just go ahead and pay it. Y'all going to be able to pay it. And I was like, yeah, are you going to take the eviction fee off? And she was like, no, unfortunately, you still have to pay that. Right then, I should have knew, bitch, she got her ass. But that's neither here nor there. Like, bitch, you're filing illegally, and at this point, it's like, let's just go to the court date, rack my little money up, let them say whatever they're gonna say, and then we're gonna hit the road. Because at this point, this fucking state is draining. This bitch in this office is draining, and I'm just over it.
They got a lot going on. According to her, the lady in the front office that handles all of the billing, she mad because she can't sleep with her man or be with her man or whatever. That's what she's saying. Now, I don't know nothing about eviction. Y'all fill me in. Do weekends and holidays count or do they not? She's saying they don't count. Okay, I just Googled it. It said it really varies. It depends on the state that you're in. Sometimes weekends and holidays could count. Other times it may not count. It really depends where you are. I'm not sure what state she's in, so I can't tell you if that's accurate information or not. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it like this. In your state, does weekends and holidays count towards the eviction days? Meaning, if you get an eviction and the weekend or a holiday is coming up, that means it'll extend to the next week. If you were supposed to get put out on, let's say, Saturday, you can't get put out on a Saturday because it's a weekend. So therefore, it extends to the next week, that next week during those weekdays. If your state is like that, then that's how to go. But if your state is not like that, then they could put you out on the weekend too. Let me know. I'm not sure how it goes in each state. So I just want to hear from y'all. How does it work in your state, especially if you've been through this before? This is another one on evictions. I'm going to keep covering them because they keep happening. This lady is an influencer. That's what it says, an influencer. She only got 1,700 followers, so she really not an influencer. I can't say how influencers are getting put out to on this video. Even though they're being thrown out because influencers don't make as much as you think, but she not no real influencer. She getting a couple hundred plays, so I don't know who she influencing. But yo, just like that, drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all thought about this one. If y'all want to see more of these videos, let me know. What other type of videos would you like to see? Share that with me as well. We're going to keep them coming. I appreciate y'all. Peace to my Hebrew fam. Shalom. I'll catch y'all on the next one.